All right, so I think these are hands down the best Travis Scott Jordan 1 collaboration. What's up, guys? BJ Kicks, and welcome back to my channel, Kicks on Kicks. Subscribe if you like sneaker reviews. Now, today I am taking a look at easily my favorite pair of Travis Scott Jordan 1s. Recently, I just did a review of the Phantom Blacks. Those are an upcoming release coming out this December. Before that, my first review on this channel was the Travis Scott Reverse Mochas. But I wanted to talk about my favorite shoe, and that is this Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Fragment Design Low. The high tops, in my opinion, are kind of whack, but I love this low top version. And today we have a pair that was donated to the channel courtesy of Bekicks. So check out the description for all the relevant information and a discount code. And thanks Bekicks for sponsoring this video. Now, this is a really dope pair of shoes, but you already know, before I take a detailed look at the shoes, I like to take a look at the details of the box. So this Travis Scott Jordan 1 collaboration, it comes in a really dope box. You got these hits of sail and royal blue, or what they're calling it on the box is military blue, actually. If you remember the military blue 4s. So I love this like blue and cream. I love the Travis Scott boxes. They all have different color schemes. So it's like, for someone like me who keeps their boxes, you can identify what shoes are in the box without having to like put stickers on them and nothing crazy like that. But what's also cool about this box is it comes with this little plastic shroud over it. One of my other hobbies is comic books, and in comics, when we have like these little plastic covers, we call them an acetate cover. So I like this little acetate box that this comes in. Got your Nike Air branding, your Cactus Jack branding, and Fragment Design branding all there as well. And of course, I got mine in a US size 9, which is my size. These came out a while ago, and they retailed for $150 when they did come out. So that's the box. Now, let me grab the other shoe out of here and we can take a detailed look. All right, so these are out of the box, and once you get through your pink Cactus Jack wrapping paper and all of that, you find yourself with these. These are, like I said, the Air Jordan 1 Low Cactus Jack Fragment Design. I love these. These are just awesome, but let's get into the details. So starting from the bottom, you got your nice military blue outsole. For me, this is royal blue, but I love it. Nice military blue outsole, and that moves up to the midsole. And your midsole is this nice cream colored midsole. Of course, we know this is sail. And so we got that sail on the midsole. We got that sail on this huge tumbled reverse swoosh that we'll talk about in a second. We also got that same sail color on the tongue. But moving up to the uppers, of course, we got our mudguard and eyelets or lacelets, whatever. But all of that is in this nice blue tumbled leather. It's sort of textured in some areas, like on the medial side. I'm feeling like a sort of rough texture on it, which I think is really dope. But on the lateral side, it's mostly just a regular, well, we got that texture kind of all around, actually. So I like that. It's more pronounced in some areas than others, but we got this cool black textured leather. If you're moving up to the toe box, of course, we got that nice, soft, white, full grain, smooth leather. And we got that continuing on the mid panels as well. And then, like I said, the main features of the upper, on your lateral, on your lateral side, the outside of the shoe, you got this nice sail colored reverse swoosh. And it's oversized. It's made of this nice tumbled leather. You can kind of see on the edges of it, it's almost like a pink tone to it, the underlayers of the leather. But that's just really just showing you got a nice cut of leather there. So I really love that. On the medial side, that's where you got the sort of normal Air Jordan 1 Low. Like from the inside of this shoe, people won't know you're wearing a Travis Scott collab. But on the outside, you got that nice pop. But on the inside, like I said, you got a black reverse or a regular old Nike swoosh with the OG treatment. So it's larger than a lot of the Nike swooshes on other Air Jordan 1 Lows. And then toward the back of the heel, you've got your Cactus Jack branding. It basically blends in. You won't even see it in this shot, but you'll see it in the details. But loving it already. Now, another detail that you'll see is this sort of product code information. It says fall 21, a bunch of letters, Travis, Hiroshi. It's got a tooling code. So that's interesting right there. It's on the midsole at the top right before you get to the little stitch. And then moving around to the heel, the nice pop of royal blue or military blue on the heel. I love that. On your left shoe, you got your Cactus Jack branding right here on the sort of heel pull tab. And then you got a Cactus Jack sicko mode face stamped right there in the heel. And on the right shoe, all the details are the same, except on your back, you got your Air Jordan Wings logo. Very nice. And you got your Fragment Design stamp. Now, we know that Fragment Design stamp was super big on the original Fragment highs. So to see it make its appearance on this low top as well is really dope. Now, another detail of the shoe that we'll go into, branding. So, you know, every Travis Scott comes with like a Cactus Jack branding on the tongue. So we got it sideways on the right shoe. Very nice. Got your nice red hit of Cactus Jack. And on the left, since this is like a triple collab, it's Air Jordan, Travis Scott, and Fragment Design. On your left shoe, you got the Fragment Design branding also sideways on the tongue. Love that. And then let's talk about some of the extras you get with this shoe. So as you can see, the shoe came laced with that nice sail colored lace. But you get 3 extra bags of laces in your shoes. So the first one is this black waxed lace, the flat lace there. And then you also get pink wax lace and your military blue wax lace. Now, these are all supposed to be attached to the shoe. I don't know what happened, but my pink and my blue ones were like ripped off and they were just inside the shoe. But it's all good. So that's that detail. And then looking inside the shoe, we got a detail that's a little bit different than other Travis Scotts in the past. One, my side sticker kind of fell off, so let's put that back. But let's look at the insole. So on these, where on a lot of the other Travis Scott Jordans, you got a Cactus Jack insole and you got a the Travis Scott insole. These both shoes come with this nice military blue Nike Air insole. I'm assuming this is a blue, what is it, Ortholite? Feels that way. But it's very thin, very flexible, but feels like it's going to be comfortable enough. Inside the shoe, let's look and see how that stitching is. See if it's nice and tight. It's not super loose, not a ton of loose threads hanging out. So good stuff, all in all. And that's the details of the shoe. Now, I like to go into legit checking guides for you guys so that you know if you're trying to buy this shoe out on the open market, whether or not somebody's trying to finesse you. Now, honestly, it's an Air Jordan 1 low. Sometimes you can see the placement of the Cactus Jack is a little bit different, so look out for that. Also, this tooling code that you see on the inside of the shoe, it may not have the right words or the right tooling code, so you can check for that on legit checks. A lot of times on these stamps, like on the sicko mode stamp and on the Fragment Design stamp, they're either too shallow or too deep. So that's something that you can check for. But the biggest thing that I've heard is always inconsistent on your replicas versus your retail shoes is the color on this midsole. So like I said, it's a nice sail color. And there's 2 things you need to check. So the midsole needs to be a nice sail color, but also the reverse swoosh and the midsole should be the same color. If I look really close on mine, I think the color is slightly off, like it's a little bit darker on the swoosh than it is on the midsole. So that's something that you can tell, not from afar, not from on foot. But if you had a legit shoe in hand and you wanted to authenticate, that's where you're going to see your differences. So again, be careful out there because most people who are looking to grab a pair of these shoes don't already have one in hand. So it's going to be really hard to tell just to the naked eye whether or not this is an authentic shoe. But those are your legit checking points. Now, like I said, this shoe, my overall thoughts, I think this is the best Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 that we have gotten so far. I like the Phantom Blacks. I like the reverse mochas. But these are ahead of them both. I don't have a pair of the dark mochas in hand. I think there might be 2 more Travis Scott Jordan 1s that I don't have in hand. But just from looking at pictures online and having these in hand, there's nothing that's going to beat this shoe out for the best Travis Scott collab. So those are my thoughts on the shoe, but I want to know what you think. Like, what's your favorite Travis Scott collab? Do you rock with the reverse mochas? Do you rock with the Phantom Blacks? Like, do you feel like the hype is a little overrated? Or did they do it right with this one? Maybe they should have stopped afterwards. I don't know. I'm fine with all of them. I love the reverse swoosh on every single one. I just think that's a really dope feature on a shoe, and it stands out. But yeah, my overall thoughts, I mean, I think this is an amazing shoe. Like, this, just looking at it, the colors, it all works. The contrast on the reverse swoosh is dope. Like, this just looks like a shoe to me that is meant to be worn like all the time. Like, you should be wearing these like every day. Unfortunately, those prices on the secondary market kind of prevent anyone from wanting to wear these shoes out anywhere. But if you do, you're absolutely going to turn heads. So for me, this is a rare 10 out of 10 for me. Like, there's nothing that it could improve on this shoe that would make me love it more. So this is a 10 out of 10. As far as the replica quality, this leather is soft. I don't see any like loose stitching. I don't see any huge like call out indicators. So I think this is a great replica as well. So in case you did miss out on the real thing, you don't want to pay resale prices, you know, there's those options out there for you always. But look, I love this shoe. 10 out of 10 on the design, 10 out of 10 on the replication. And I'm going to go ahead and throw these on feet, give you a couple of looks, and we'll get on out. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in another one soon. Peace.